And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Celtics. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've fulfilled expectations and then some. Riding high down the back nine now, looking invincible.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's LeBron James. And there's Davis. And it's Dort in at the 2 spot. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Alec Burks, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Green. And it's Bazley in a power forward. Well, we know the playoffs are right around the corner, Greg. You think any of these teams change their approach for playoff contenders?
Kev, you know, goal number one is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding. You're trying to fine-tune, but you want to just get it dialed in and get ready for what's about to be a marathon run, you hope, in the postseason.
Find that fine-tuning. Burks with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Burks kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bazley. He dishes it to Burks. Hits it from three-point range. Burks has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Thunder. James outside. And there's the drive. And finished off by LeBron.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Here's Bazley following the bucket by the Lakers. To the middle. Claxton, no good. And here are the Lakers. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And it's in there. LeBron's got his second bucket.
Well, LeBron just shrugs off any and all contact when he has a good look at the rim like that.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Bazley taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. With some arc. Claxton, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Kuzma. Harrell trying to free himself up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the stride gets Kuzma down the lane so quickly. Defense tries to adjust, but Kuz doesn't back off.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
And he can't hit the second. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Claxton. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Claxton. Just 4 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The drive by LeBron. Makes it off the glass. LeBron's got 6.
Guys, it seems like every drive of LeBron's involves contact, doesn't it? He's like a magnet for bodies out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Kuzma after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter. With strong fundamentals, Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kuzma inside. Burks covering. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Now the pass to Burks. Here's Baisley. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from 11, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers leading by 3. Out to Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Brown. His last 10 games, he's putting up 6 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
Brown against McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And here is Maladon. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Outside, Horford. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Napier. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Horford the pass to Maladon. Fires the 3. Horford no luck.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Beyond the arc. Good, nice play there from Napier. Napier's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Thunder trailing by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it.
And love the defensive activity from KCP, selling out there for the block.
And so Napier will bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Bridges. Dishes to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And it's the Thunder with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Maladon. Over Napier. The shot by Maladon, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Drives to the hoop. Offensive rebound. Here's Howard. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. Gilgeous-Alexander against Caldwell Pope. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Here's Caruso. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Got it off in time. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
So for the Lakers right now, Harrell is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's LeBron James. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. Here's Claxton. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Dort's checked in. Here's Baisley. He's defended by Harrell. Clock at 6. From deep. Caruso grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Maledon following the basket by LeBron James. They kick it out to Green. Burks dishes to Green. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Maledon with the bucket.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Dort passes to LeBron. The Lakers rebound. Pass to Davis. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
And the grace of Davis's game, not many big men are just that fluid in terms of how he moves.
Now, here's Burks. Last time out, he had 14 points. Here's Claxton. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers leading by 10. Davis down low. Burks covering. Burks against Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And all Davis needs is the right positioning. Once he's established, dunking becomes easy.
has checked in for the Lakers. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And here now the Thunder, a 12-point game. Burks against Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Anthony Davis. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in blocks, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. Now here's LeBron. Lets it go from deep, but they'll get another chance. And there's the pass to Dort. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
In offensive rebounding, really all about hustle. And with Davis, that's hardly ever in question.
Pass to Claxton. And here is Melodon. He takes it in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. No good on that one. Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues, and some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track. How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Pass to Green. Burks on the wing. He's got 5. Passes it to Baisley. Now here's Melodon. James covering.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Here's LeBron.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Thunder trailing by 15. There's the pass to Green. Burks against Davis. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And stolen by Napier. James right side. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's LeBron missing. Thunder have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his three.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's Napier. Offline with his three. Thunder trailing by 17. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Claxton. Kusevsky. The Thunder with another miss. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers. And the Thunder making a change here. Horford's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. LeBron kicks to Rivers. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his third assist on the night. Thunder shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Rivers. And how about we check the numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Kusevsky with the bucket.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Here's Caldwell-Pope, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocker threat. Out Horford twice on the pipes.
Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Portland. Down low, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
Pass to Kusevsky. Out to the wing, and Horford wide open. He shoots. Misses the three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Outside, Horford. And it's off from three-point range.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
For three, Caldwell-Pope. And the Lakers get it back. They get a hand on it, and so it's Los Angeles. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebound as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, with all he's accomplished, we can start to paint a picture amongst the all-time greats. Shaq, where do you have LeBron ranked on your all-time list?
He has to be right near the top. LeBron's a top 10 player, maybe even top... Maybe even top 5.
Well, arguably, he's the best small forward in the game ever. You know, just Larry Bird and Dr. J are the only comrades that you have to go against. So LeBron, best small forward ever, and I'll give it to LeBron.
That's great water cooler talk. Does anybody even go to the water cooler anymore?
Is there a water cooler?
I don't know.
No, because there's water bottles. It's
great water bottle talk. Yeah. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Green, also Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Baisley in at the power forward position. Here's LeBron after Alec Burks' score. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as complete an offensive player as we have in our league.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 17. Burks for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Well, I'm not sure there's a more intimidating sight in basketball than watching LeBron on the move.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
James, and finished off by LeBron.
You could see it in LeBron's eyes. He will not be denied on that drive.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers, Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Well, how about a multi-time champion and a multi-time MVP, and LeBron James continues to dominate. It truly is special to watch.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caruso's checked in.
One shot.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
Now here is Davis. He's got 12. Here's Dort. The offensive rebound. Thunder trailing by 17. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Claxton. Burks can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thunder have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Burks has got 10 points.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Kuzma kicks to Caruso. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, there's such ferocity and energy when you're trying to contend with Montrezl Harrell, so skilled at converting through contact.
The Lakers making a switch here. McGee's checked in, and that one misses. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Burks. This one for 3. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They led the game at one point by 20. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Thunder trailing by 16. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Burks on the wing. 10 points for him.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
It's such a determined scorer. When challenging the defense, Kuzma won't take no for an answer.
The Lakers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. The Thunder have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Passes it to Baisley. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. So both teams making some changes here. Both shots good from the stripe. Lakers leading by 17. Here he goes. Now the pass to McGee. Poked loose. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Here's Dort. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to McGee. Got a piece of it. Now here's Melodon. Pass to Baisley. There's the pick. Right wing. Here's Pokusevski. And the 3 off target. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. McGee in the corner. He kicks it to Napier. For 3, Bridges. The Thunder pull it in. And here is Melodon. 6 points for him. No good on the shot. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Here's Melodon. .137 left to play in the third.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Under trailing by 15. Melodon passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Los Angeles leading by 12. The drive. Oh, wow!
Well, those are the kinds of moves that distinguish LeBron from every other small forward that has ever played this game.
Well, Thunder have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Akusevsky, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in just the second half. And stolen by Horford. The Thunder have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Driving to the basket.
This is where the defense says, uh-oh, because LeBron James is cooking.
Now, Green. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
James!
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Howard with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to Bridges. Here's Dort. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action after this word. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Burks against Bridges. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. James in the post. Brown's there. They get it back. Howard. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Howard's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lakers leading by 13. James in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. It's stolen by Brown. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Davis, here we go, and finished off by Davis.
And truly a big man with guard-like quickness. Davis is super hard to corral once he gets in the paint.
Outside, Green. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Clock at 6. From 12 feet out. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan. And
what a dunk! Look out below!
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
The Lakers with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The drive by James.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, here's Melodon. And the Thunder can't hang on to the ball. And here is Los Angeles now. James, left side. The wide open look here for Kuzma. No good on the triple. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Thunder. 19-point game. Here's Baisley. He is defended by Harrell. Here's Bridges with the drive.
That's what a star talent does. If Bridges wants to fulfill his potential, he's got to attack. Use that quick first step.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Melodon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
James in the post. There's the dish to Davis. The Thunder pull it in. Baisley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Green fires from deep. Kuzma pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 19. Here's LeBron. Banked in off the glass. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Melodon, and it's blocked.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy, wasn't letting that shot get off.
The Lakers making a switch here. Dort's checked in. Green, the pass to Baisley. Burks on the wing. The 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's James. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And with small ball catching on, it's the rare team, Doris, that looks to go big and play bully ball. Why hasn't that approach been more popular?
Well, to me, Kevin, the NBA game is one that's in constant evolution. So right now the emphasis is three-point shooting, free throw opportunities, and restricted area opportunities. That seems to be the most efficient way to play the game of basketball. On the defensive end, what that requires is positionless players, guys in the post who can guard the perimeter, switchability. All the versatility you can bring to bear on the defensive end is significant, and so that's why bully ball becoming harder and harder to play in today's NBA.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Here's Baisley. This one for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Baisley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. LeBron against Green, and it's blocked. Here's Burks. That shot missing. Davis with some nice D.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The shot by Baisley, no good. Lakers leading by 20. The drive by James, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the missed three from Iguodala. And there's the pass to Melodon. Here's Roby. Here's Hutchison. The Thunder with another miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Caruso. Iguodala outside, trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Plenty of space. The shot by Melodon, no good. McGee with it. Pass to Howard. Rivers with it. Takes the three. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what was the defensive focus individually and as a team, and how do you think you guys executed it?
It's
it's a tough team to guard off the bounce. They're so athletic, they're so quick, but it's a good job by all of us defensively, and it's always good to get a win on the road.
Road wins do tend to be more precious. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.